Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe, and today we're going to take a look at some bad stuff, some bad hog rider use, guys. We can't be doing hogs like this, so we'll take a look at the replay here in a second, but first we're going to do a little bit of question of the day. We got Hearsay here with early Town Hall 9 advice, since I have a few weeks until I upgrade to Town Hall 9. So Town Hall 9 is an exciting Town Hall level to go to. You get the Archer Queen. So my advice is, while your Town Hall 8 is down for upgrade, fill up your Dark Elixir, fill up all of your storages for that matter, and max out and get ready to go. If your Dark Elixir storage is not maxed out, get it done while you can, and then max it out. That way, when the Queen is available, once the Town Hall 9 is complete, you get the Archer Queen, and then you should be able to put her down immediately afterwards, after she's built. So that is my advice for that. Town Hall 9, get your Archer Queen early, start upgrading her early, and get hammering on that, because you got 30 levels to go. It's a major grind, and she is totally worth it if you get her to level 30. There's my advice for the day. So, you know, if you want your questions asked, drop them down in the comments below. And we're going to take a look at this replay here. So Town Hall 8s, guys, you can't use hogs like this. So this is an army that we recognize. Golems, Valkyries, Hog Riders, right? But we're going to start out with the replay, and I want you to see what he does first, and I want to point out what's going on here that is wrong. Very wrong. Very, 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 very wrong if it starts. I was trying to delay it until it started, but he's a little bit of a late delay start here. So we got a Town Hall 8, but it's really a Town Hall 7. It doesn't have a bomb tower. It's missing an archer tower. He's going to start out with 2 wizards. Now, what's wrong with this problem here? No tank. You got no golem here. There's nothing blocking for these wizards. So that's a waste of 8 housing right there, because you got 2 archer towers engaging your hog riders, your wizards, and that was just an absolute waste of troops. But that's not really the big thing that I want to point out here. That's minor details. This is the problem right here. Oh, what is this? I don't know what to say. So golem after hog riders. Hog riders go in and they get absolutely mutilated. It doesn't work that way. So hogs are a weaker troop, guys. They're good for taking out defenses, but yes, they jump walls, but they do not do very well by themselves on any base for that matter, whether it's maxed out or weak like this one. You cannot just send hog riders in to die like that. You have to get rid of the enemy clan castle troops, and you have to get rid of the enemy king. Obviously the king's on the opposite side of the base, but I'm going to show you another replay on this same base by another attacker that did very well against it without the Valkyries. He didn't even need Valkyries. He just brought in I got nothing, and I'm not picking on you by any means. If you do end up watching this video, I want you to see what's happening here, and I want you to compare it to this attack, and that way when you see the next attack, you'll understand what went wrong. So before we go any deeper, do not drop hog riders in first. It's bad. No matter what Town Hall level you are, it just doesn't work. Okay, so this next attack, we're on the same exact base, and I want you to reflect back on the previous replay, and he did have level 1 hogs, he had level 1 golems and stuff like that. But in hindsight, it really doesn't matter, because this base is a Town Hall 7 base. It's not a full-on, maxed-out Town Hall 8 by any means. It doesn't have a bomb tower. It's missing a hidden Tesla. It's missing a mortar. It's missing an archer tower. So in reality, he's hitting a Town Hall 7. This base was perfect for him to 3-star with the levels of troops that he had, but the way he did it. And so Slate is going to show us how it's done. His timing's a little bit different from mine, but he does really well with this attack. He's got a golem and hog rider army, no Valkyries, 2 golems level 1, and then he's got the hog riders at level 4. That's perfect level for the hogs at this level. And he's going to start out with step 1, dropping your golems. The golems are the tanks. They are the brawny. They have high hit points. They can take on a lot of damage. Then he's got a dragon coming out. He's going to drop the poison spell on that dragon in a moment. He's kind of a little bit slow. For me, step 2 would be dropping some wizards back behind, and then dropping the poison spell, and then the wall breakers. That's my repetitions, but he's going about the same. He's just a little bit slower than I am. No big deal. This is a learning curve for a lot of players picking up these strategies, okay? So you got the golems in there, and 1 golem did go down to golemites. The dragon will in fact die. So I mean, in hindsight, that's it, man. When the dragon's gone, the Barb King is gone, it's all Hog Riders from here on out, just like I said. So, I mean, he does it great, does phenomenal attack here. He's got all hogs, 18 hogs or whatever it was, and then he's got Hog Riders from his clan castle, max level, of course, because he's in a clan war. He wants to succeed. He wants the 3-star, and he's going to bring the hogs in from one side and sweep the entire base using the heal spells to carry those hogs through the next compartments. Hogs are going to move up through that air sweeper and then into the next compartment, taking on the archer tower, and then he drops the next heal spell. Didn't even really need it in that final wizard tower location. So this army composition is perfect against max level Town Hall 8s, and he does it beautifully. I mean, he just completely destroyed this base. So what I'm going to do from here on out is I'm going to get on a max Town Hall 8, and I'm going to probably build this very base, try to, with all of the components of a Town Hall 8, and then we're going to hit it the same exact way, and then I'm going to walk you through the steps one more time. Okay, so we are on the developer build for instructional purposes only. We have a fully maxed out Town Hall 8 here. It is not the same base that you saw in the previous replays, but I'm going to do the attack live, and hopefully you'll get to see the steps in action. So we have a very similar army. This is the army that I prefer, and you're going to see some different stuff going on here. So we got a Barb King up in the north side of the base, and we have a clan castle that's down here in the south. So I want to get rid of that king, and I want to get rid of the clan castle troops first. So I'm going to drop a minion here in this location because of the cannons, and there's no archer tower over there. And we're going to drop an archer over there. That way we can take care of the builder's hut and get ready for the clan castle troops. So what you got to do here in order to get the clan castle troops out of there is obviously drop a Hog Rider out of there on that side, pull the dragon out, and then you're going to need to prepare to move them across the base. So we're going to drop Golem, and then we're going to start moving some wizards back behind. So step 1, drop golems. Step 2, drop your wizards. Then some wall breakers, try to get the compartment open. We got to get rid of that dragon, so we're going to put our poison spell down, and then we're going to get the king in there. So we also need to plan for getting rid of that dragon and that balloon. Rage spell in that location, dropping the Valkyries, and then we're going to hold on to that final wizard. We're going to allow them to work. Now the wizards are going to take out the dragon, and next are going to be the balloons. So the Valkyries are moving down around the south side, and the golems have moved up from the north. So we're going to flank in our Hog Riders from the opposite side and use our heal spells to carry them through the base. We don't even have maxed out hogs here. We're going to use level 6s, I believe is what I got. So hogs are going to move into this first dense location of defenses. We're going to drop the heal spell in that location, carry the Hog Riders down, and then we got skeleton traps that are popping up. So we're going to drop a poison in that location, and then the final heal spell in this location here. We also need to plan for cleanup up there and over there, and then we're going to probably drop the rest of those wall breakers. So hogs are going to move around and take out that final mortar, and then it's on cleanup. You got 1 minute and 25 seconds for cleanup, and I'm just going to let that play out. So if you understand the sequence, it goes golems, wizards, then wall breakers. Then by the time your dragon gets there, the enemy dragon gets there, drop the poison spell, open up the compartment for your golems and wizards, drop the rage spell. Then you can drop your Barb King or your Valkyries and let them clear. You got to get rid of that enemy king. You got to get rid of the enemy dragon or enemy clan castle troops, and then you'll flank in your Hog Riders on the opposite side from the movement of your Valkyries. The Valkyries went around the south side, so we came in from the north side with the Hog Riders, and you can see we got a successful 3-star attack against a maxed out level Town Hall 8 with maxed out level troops minus the Hog Riders. The Hog Riders in my CC were actually level 6s. So anyways, that's going to wrap us up for today, guys. I just want to touch that topic one more time. I hope the content helps you out, and if you need any follow-on information on this army, click one of those links over there. And that's going to wrap us up for today, guys. If you enjoyed the content, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and thanks for watching, guys.